alifukuzwa na wabunge. Wabunge si wajinga. Members of parliament are not foolish the way he calls them foolish. He's the biggest idiot in this country and we must tell him.
Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Celestine Wendia. I'll be your host for today. And we will be talking about former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Farouk Kibet. And this is another episode where we ask ourselves whether Kenyan politicians actually think things through before they talk. Because Farouk Kibet went ahead and called Rigathi Gachagua the biggest idiot that he knows.
Amekuja kwa ile rada ya Kenya kuwa president. Nani anaweza pinga hapa? Sasa yeye anatafuta marafiki na pia mjiatae. Kuna marafiki wengine hamtakikani kukaa karibu naye. Yule mkabila ambaye alifukuzwa na wabunge. Wabunge si wajinga. Members of parliament are not foolish the way he calls them foolish. He's the biggest idiot in this country and we must tell him. Unaona ametoka hapa Ukambani kwa Kalonzo, kwa merry go round, kwa chakula ilikuwa hapa Saikuru. Wameenda pale, merry go rounds ni mingi, hata yetu hii ni merry go round lakini ni ya raia ama namna gani? Hii ni mzuri ama mbaya? Wameenda pale wakapewa lunch. Kalonzo ni mungwana akawapatia lunch. Lakini wakaambiwa saa ile tunapiga William Ruto mshangilie. Unajua ile mtu ameshipa lazima ashangilie na bidii kwa sababu amepata chakula. Si ni kweli? Sasa wakashangilia hapo kabisa. Alipotoka wakaenda Machakos. Akaenda kutusi mbunge huko. Imagine anaita huyo mbunge ati nyoka, ati mayai ya nyoka. Na mbunge hapo waipa. Huyo mtu hapo na bad manners ama hana bad manners? Sasa huyo ndio ile kundi mnasikia wameenda mpaka Tanzania. Ni kundi hiyo moja tu. Wanataka kuleta matatizo. Nyinyi watu hapa Sombe, nyinyi majirani ambaye mnakaa hapa. Amani ni kitu mzuri ama mbaya? Mtatuza amani? Hebu nisikie kwa vigelegele, amani ni mzuri sio? Sasa kwa sababu mimi tunajua mgeni wa heshima.
Now, a backstory to this is because a few days ago, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said that MPs from the Mount Kenya region are the most foolish people he has ever known. Now, this happened because he claimed that they are blindly following President William Ruto without actually caring about their people, and they are betraying their people's interests. He argued that other youths from other places are benefiting from opportunities while the MPs from Mount Kenya region are not worried about their people, and all they are doing is taking bribes from the president. Here is a video.
Peleka polisi. Wengine anapeleka Australia kufanya kazi. Vijana yetu anampatia pesa, muwapatie watupe mawe. Nyinyi ni wajinga kiasi gani? How foolish are you, members of parliament from this region? William Ruto is laughing at you. The people from his community, he takes them to the military, to the police, to NYS, to KRA. Lakini watoto wa mlima, chukueni, wapatie pesa, watupe mawe. Wapige viongozi yao. Wakimaliza na hiyo kupigana, wachukue hiyo pesa wakakunywa nini? When the history of this community is written, the members of parliament from this community will have a whole chapter of the most foolish leaders ever elected in the Mount Kenya region. William Ruto akimwambia kwenda kupitisha finance bill, mnaenda mnapitisha. Akimwambia ni mbaya, mnasema yesa. Akimwambia mwenda fukuza deputy president, mnaenda mnafukuza. Akimwambia nendeni mpige kanisa mawe, mnaenda mnapiga. You are an embarrassment to the people of this region. And I cannot fathom just how stupid a leader can be. That tunaweza pewa pesa na Ruto kwenda kutuma vijana ndani ya kanisa. It is very embarrassing to us as a people, as a community. Nyinyi muendelee tu, mtakutana na hawa wananchi.
Now, it seems like the political landscape in Kenya continues to go downwards the more we get closer to 2027. Sabina Chege went ahead and said this is unbecoming behavior of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. She said that why does he have to resort to insult any moment he has an argument or is disagreeing with an opinion of other leaders? He said that is no way for a leader to conduct themselves in public.
It is sad to call elected leaders fools. Who are you? And what is your track record for you to be the super person and calling other fools because they are not following you? We started well, and a lot of us supported Gachagua. And I would tell you, even within the government, there are many people who supported him. But he has this abrasive way of dealing with things that go off with people. It can be when people don't agree with you, call them names. I would even mention some of the names you have been called and referred to before. It is unfortunate. But you look at what is his track record. From a DO to the PO of Uhuru, to the PO of his own brother, and then he became a single constituency MP. He was not a chair, was not. So the question is he lacking some leadership skills? Because the more he talks, the more he exposes himself. You cannot be an emotional leader. That you are here with the musicians because the musicians have gone to see a rightful deputy president of Kenya, and they have gone to seek for help. And this has happened even at Uhuru's time. The music industry had issues, and they went to the government for those issues to be addressed. Have they been fully addressed? No. So when they go out, then you tell people, don't listen to them. Don't subscribe to their music. It is unfair because it just shows the kind of a leader who is selfish, that if it's not about me, then everybody else is wrong. I don't think that's the direction you need to. I wouldn't go really on a way of telling people that the money that is supposed to come to the hospitals is the money that you are being given for Harambes. That is totally untrue. We know even the hospitals, especially the county hospitals, that is the matter of the county government. The county government is responsible whether they are medicines or not. You cannot tell people that the Harambes that are being done, that is the money they are removing from hospitals to come and give you for Harambes. Those are economic empowerments that are happening.
This is where I ask for your opinion on this, because this whole thing is going downwards, is spiraling and not positively, because all these leaders are focused on fighting each other than serving the people. Do you agree that what Rigathi Gachagua said was true or was false, or he is just bitter over his impeachment? Because I have seen a few people saying so far that he has not yet healed from that wound since he supported President William Ruto when they were running for presidency during the last election period. Others are arguing that he is focused on 2027, and that is why he is saying all this to get public to his side by defending them from their leaders or speaking out when leaders don't actually do their jobs. Farouk Kibet and his comments, that is another whole story. Do you think leaders should conduct themselves better in public? Because I feel like so far they have not given or shown us the best representation out there. The question is, do they want to garner public support, or is the insult thing just to make people take sides? I don't understand why they have to be so harsh when calling each other out. Although at some point I can agree some leaders really need to be called out because they are doing nothing for the public. Tell me what you think in the comments below, because the landscape of Kenyan politics is changing so fast. And we are all looking forward to 2027 to see who are going to run for presidency come then. And tell me in the comments below, who do you think is going to be a suitable leader come 2027? And do you think that they are putting themselves out there to actually work for the people or to benefit? Because we all know Kenyan politicians like benefiting. So choose wisely when that time comes. I have been your host, Celestine Ondia. Thank you for tuning in to Havana Media, and subscribe for more updates on Kenyan politics.